walk around. That tree's down. That isn't. Oh, a little dip here. Little hole. Little hole. We ain't getting nothing bigger than a 48 through this gate.
I don't even think you get a 48 back here.
Oh, this ain't bad. You wanna go swimming?
Actually.
Man. Too bad you didn't bring your screw gun. We can take a section of that fence out. Wow, that safety cover is getting old if it's that little pile of leaves is sinking it that much.
This pool's getting going in the spring.
Good. This concrete needs tore out too. It's all messed up. Oh, pile of nails. We better pick all that up before we start blowing shit because there's more here. Bunch of leaves up under the edge of the cover here. Got a bunch in them corners, but it shouldn't be nothing to blow them out. We can backpack this, no problem, because there ain't that much. It ain't like it's going to build up to much. Keep moving it right out to the gate and then bag it up front. Just did this yard like less than a week ago, and it's all filled in over there again, and the back is loaded up with leaves again. And it's snowing. If you guys notice right there, I stuck the nozzle, the blower, right down into the middle of the bush from the top. That's what I do. Boy, that didn't sound good, did it? That's what I do with all the bushes, and it blows all the leaves out from the base. So instead of crouching down and trying to get down to the bottom of it and blow it out from the sides, once I spray the bulk of it out away from it, I stick the nozzle right down the middle. I do with all the bushes. I spray out all the trees that I can do it. And it works really, really well. Every once in a while, there's some stubborn ones, and you really got to get down in there and get them blown out of there. But the majority, I'd say 90% of the time, that works perfectly fine. Stick it right down in there, it blows it right out from the base, and then you take it away from there. So, you know, it just makes it a lot easier, and you make sure that you get them all out of there. But just getting everything blown out. This is obviously not the property. In case you haven't noticed it, I just did the walk around on. There was one that one of Ryan's customers, they finally gave him the go ahead. So. To do the cleanup there, so we went and looked at it, and I think we'll probably do it tomorrow. But anyway, we are just getting everything blown out here, and in a minute you're going to see it starts snowing, and it's not snowing too hard, but it's enough that it's, you know, wet snow, and it just the ground starts to turn white, and you know, we start rushing and try to get it done. That rushing kind of bites me in the butt, and I'll explain that in a minute. So as you can probably tell, it's starting to snow, and I figure we need to hurry up. We need to get this done. We don't know the next town over, which is the city of Niagara Falls. We had just talked to somebody and heard that it's starting to build up on the roads there pretty good, so we don't know how much we're going to end up getting here. And so I threw the tarp bag on and we just start going at it. But what you can't tell here is this section that I'm working on is really thick, and they're big fat leaves that are soaking wet. So you can see right there the bag is starting to lose inflation, and I tried just taking too much at a time and tried going too fast over it, and it started clogging up the mouth of the grass catcher. So it was a bad idea. So I'm going to come back and I'm going to start mulching it up with the mulch plate on, and I'll throw the grass catcher accelerator on there, and Ryan and I just finished knocking this out like that. So here I am back with the accelerator, obviously, and we just start finishing up the rest. Ryan had gotten quite a bit of it done with the Tiger Cat. That thing is just a machine. We fixed the baffle that adjusts up and down the front this year. And when I say we, I mean Ryan. And when I say Ryan, I mean the dealership that we use. So they fixed it because last year when we were using this, before I sold him the mower, we had tried using this and the walker, and it kept getting a bunch of blowout in the front like crazy. It made trying to bag leaves a real pain in the butt. But he adjusted the baffle for us in the front this year, and so it's been great. There's been no blowout on the front of this deck at all, and it's just been bagging up really, really well. So I was picking up the thickest parts, the majority of it, with the accelerator here, and then what I do is I stop here in a minute because there's a little bit left. You really can't tell much on the camera here, but there's a little bit left on the ground that was remaining that I'd mulched up too fine, actually, and it stayed on the ground. I didn't like the way that it was looking. So here I am, dropping the deck down. You got to adjust the pins on each side in this old Great Dane. You know, she's a dinosaur, but drop the deck down and go over it again, and it sucked that little bit right up. So all in all, it turned out pretty good.
Made a bit of a mess of that driveway, but nothing that Ryan's 600 or my 700 can't handle. So that's a good thing about having a strong blower. It's not just for leaves. when things are real wet, even during the regular season, when things are real wet and you have to blow grass off a sidewalk or off a driveway, works 10 times better than, I don't know, say my little BG86 handheld. You just can't get grass to come off as easy as you can with one of these backpacks. Well, the battery's about to die in this thing, and it's a good thing that I'm done recording, and we're calling it quits for the day. This whole yard is turning white. I hope we don't get very much snow. They said there was a chance today for 1 to 3. My trigger for plowing is 3 inches, and since I don't do parking lots anymore with 0 tolerance, I don't have to worry about salting them. I don't have to worry about going up just because of an inch or 2. I don't have to touch a driveway till 3 inches, so I don't know. They said 1 to 3 today. Maybe we will get a little bit, but that'll hamper us a little bit on cleanups. But a lot of you guys have been posting videos. You had 2, 3, 4 inches of snow, and a couple days later you're posting videos again and of doing leaves, so your snow's melting and you're getting back at it. We still have not a whole bunch to do, but we still have a decent amount left to do, so we can't be having any snow right now. Ain't that right, Coltrane?
That's right.
Roscoe. Some people asked me, I referred to him a couple of times in my video as Roscoe. And a few people have asked me, why do you call Ryan Roscoe? Well, his last name is Ross. So it's been a long-standing thing between all of us that are friends. We've always called him Roscoe for a lot of years, or Roscoe P. Coltrane. But either way, you can call him Ryan, you can call him Roscoe, you can call him whatever you want, but he's still the man. Ain't that right, Roscoe?
We get her done.
He's the man. Like I told you guys, I know I mentioned you guys before, and some of you asked me what's going on. I told you he bought a GoPro Sessions like mine, and he's going to be making some videos. He's a lot smarter than I am when it comes to all that fabricating stuff you guys love to watch me do all the time in those videos. But so he'll definitely put out some good ones. But I don't know, when the season starts to wind down, he'll get into it more. I'm going to show him how to edit videos and how to do all that fancy stuff. And he just bought a brand new laptop with a nice fast processor on it, so I'm gonna give him the rundown on the basics, and he'll be putting a channel up soon enough, and then he'll have all kinds of awesome videos. It won't just be lawn care either, because he's an electrician, a plumber, a carpenter. He does lawn care. He can do everything and anything. So he'll definitely put out a nice wide variety of cool videos, just like you guys like about my channel. You know, it's always a lot of different stuff, a variety all the time. So once he does, of course, I will give you guys that link so you can subscribe to him. But until then, we are done for the day, and we are going to we're gonna call it quits in this freaking snow. That whole yard, like you just saw, is turning white. We're leaving lines of green, so that's it.